death toll has risen in the Jammu Kashmir police station blast that took place late last night, and the update that we're getting is that 9 people have been killed so far. The number of injured, that tally stands at 29, even as the very unfortunate part is that the death toll has now risen to 9. That's the latest update that we're getting in the Jammu Kashmir police station blast that took place at Nagaum yesterday. We're going to try and connect with my colleague Aditya Rajkol to get us the very latest as far as what really happened, and more importantly, the chain of events and how things stand right now. This was a very unfortunate thing that took place late last night when the blast took place in the Jammu Kashmir police station. This is in Nagaum, and some of those visuals we are putting out for you tell you exactly how things unraveled. But let's get in Aditya to tell us more in terms of the state right now. What really happened, viewers, if you're tuning in right now, is that late last night some of the ammonium nitrate that the agencies had had discovered from several of these doctors, some of that actually blasted late last night at the Jammu Kashmir police station, and that has unfortunately led to 9 people losing their lives. Aditya joins me on the broadcast to fill us with the very latest there. Aditya, really disturbing that 9 people have lost their lives. That's where the death toll stands right now. Walk us through the latest that you have on that story.
Well, yes, Gauri, this is a very unfortunate development that is taking place. In fact, NDTV first reported this at 12 midnight that the blast had taken place to such a level at the Nagaum police station that it was heard 15 kilometers away in several parts of the Srinagar city. Now, what really happened was, as of now, I can tell you that I've spoken to senior police officers who confirmed that 9 people have been killed and 29 others are injured. Most of them killed are policemen from the Nagaum police station, also the FSL team and some police officers from the SIA, which is the State Investigative Agency, the lead agency that was investigating this particular case. There is a tailor as well who was brought in to get some kind of a cover made for the explosives, who unfortunately has died. We also confirmation that Naib Tehsildar of the region and another government employee from the Srinagar administration is among the casualties. Most of them injured are also policemen, apart from I think 3 civilians who are being treated at various hospitals. Now, what exactly happened? As per the police sources to NDTV, that there was a huge cache of ammonium nitrate and some other chemical that was captured by the J&K police in various raids, details of which will be shared later by the J&K police. And there was an FSL team that was brought in along with these government officials from the Naib Tehsildar to the J&K police and the SIA, who were looking into this. Now, there is a police station, there is a main building, and there's a small, room outside. And that's where, this ammunition was kept. And there was some kind of a scientific study and research that was happening to identify what chemical that really is. So there was apparently ammonium nitrate and something else that was being tested with some kind of reagents, and that's where this explosion really took place. There were standard operating procedures that were being followed, but unfortunately what I'm being told is that the chemical that was found was very, very unstable. The explosive material was very, very unstable. They were trying to control it, they were trying to neutralize it, but unfortunately the explosion happened, and the impact of the explosion, Gauri, is very much similar to what we saw at Red Fort. I was at Red Fort within an hour of that explosion on Monday, and I can tell you that there were body parts, unfortunately, in a distance of 200 to 300 meters. Such was the intensity of the blast. And this time also I've seen videos that we cannot unfortunately put out because of the sensitivity and with respect to the death. The body parts are all across. So investigations are continuing right now.
Aditya, as I said, let me then come in on the several aspects that you've highlighted. First and foremost, things right now as they stand in the police station is that investigation with regard to identification of bodies is still underway. Second part that I think is equally important is the fact that what the actual material, the explosive material that was used in the blast in Delhi is what was discovered there and what led to the explosion. Walk us through what is it that the investigating agencies are telling you with regards to the probe right now, because that itself is the most serious aspect of it. The same ammonium nitrate, the material that they had discovered earlier, is what led to this blast here as well.
See, firstly, it's likely that the State Investigative Agency, SIA, under the overall leadership of the CID, will be again looking into this case. Remember, earlier this case was with the Srinagar police, but that was transferred to the SIA a few days ago, a couple of days ago, and SIA will be looking into this case as well. Apart from that, you rightly pointed out the identification of the bodies is taking place. As I said, a lot of these bodies are very, very badly burnt or mangled, and that's why it's taking time for identification to really take place. Many of the corpses have been identified. Out of the 9 dead bodies, 5 have been identified till now, and rest are being identified. We are also being told that there is a possibility that Nalin Prabhat, who is the DGP of Jammu and Kashmir Police, could be holding a press conference at around 10 a.m. or after 10 a.m. Remember, this morning, Nalin Prabhat, the DGP, visited the spot along with the IG of Kashmir, Mr. Birdi. And we also have just now, Pawan Kumar Sharma, who's the IG of Srinagar CRPF. Also, remember, the police and CRPF take care of Srinagar area. The army has no, deployment there. So that's why the police and the CRPF are taking a lead role in protection and also the investigation that is taking place right now. So developments are being taken fast, but the videos that are coming out clearly indicate
very
the intensity
disturbing.
of
Those
the blast.
videos are actually very disturbing, Aditya, and when one sees it, one understands the kind of impact